Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at my first Ultra Premier battles, and this is going to be a very exciting and awesome video. I'm happy to bring it to you guys. We're going to be using Kabutops. Now, yeah. Now, if you're thinking, well, why not Amistar? That one is going to work pretty much the same typing, same kind of moves. Well, we wanted to go for extra spice, and it does have higher attack. It's going to be winning CMP up against critical battles, so I wanted to try it out. But not only that, you guys know where you're at. You're on, my channel here. We like to pick some really spicy things, and especially shiny Kabutops. So we're going to be using it. But not only that, this was the one that I actually caught during the visit in Washington, D.C. when I did go to the Invitational. Go plussed it, as a matter of fact, at the hotel. So let's go. And we're going to be pairing it up with Shadow Dragonite as well as Excavalier. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and see what we have. I'm also going to be putting up some sims here from Pvpoke, so you can see exactly how Kabutops is going to be pairing up with it. What about Legacy Fury Cutter? I do have one of those, and it is going to be in the Great League. I did get it from Kato, and I think I may also even have one from back in the day. But I just wanted to go with Mudshot. It's just going to be having a better matchup for the current meta that we're in, and it's shiny. All right, so I wanted to use that. We're going to be going with Water Pulse and Stone Edge, and I'm going to be switching up the moves here. I just didn't like the positioning of where they were, and I just kind of wanted to move them around, and I just wanted to show you this here so you didn't see all the moves, switched up in the next battle. Like, what the heck's going on here? So there you go. And I did kind of hint at we did have a secret weapon to go up against Talonflame, and this is what it was. I didn't want to show you. I didn't want to talk about it because I wanted it to be a complete surprise here because I haven't seen anybody use this in the Ultra Premier recently. So let's get it. All right. And it is going to just be massively resisting Talonflame. Simple as that, because of the water and the rock typing, and the rock helping resisting the Brave Bird. So beautiful. Now, you can run Ancient Power if you're thinking about even using this. Like we said, you probably may see a influx of Omnistars now because of certain people who don't want to use exactly what I'm using because they don't want to be deemed copying or something like that. So yeah, that's going to also be a pretty good one to counter Talonflame, but it also has to look out for grass, and so does Kabutops here, and that is why we have Excavalier as well as Dragonite, both of them having a massive resistance to grass, although the Dragonite is going to be Shadow. Now check this out. We're going to get into the commentary. Let's start it off right here with this beautiful KO. Bam! Taking out that Togekiss in one shot with that Stone Edge. You gotta love it. Man, this thing was so fun to use, but not only that, the success that we had. All right, into the next battle, we're met with a Drifblim here. Now, this is okay. Icy Wind is going to be devastating, so we can't let that go through. We have to really think about this here. So we're going to be going for the Dragon Claw. We're going to be swapping into our Kabutops here to catch it. And if you're wondering why did I name it Radio, because of radioactive. It's green and it looks radioactive, so that's kind of a nickname. So anyways, going for the Stone Edge on the Lapras, it looks like they were probably trying to catch some sort of water move, and we're still hitting it with a nice, super effective move. Let's go ahead and go for another Stone Edge here. They're going to be shielding that up. And I was thinking, now keep in mind, this is the first time I'm using this pretty much ever. May have used it before as, for fun in the Great League or something like that, for like, I don't know, auto wreck, but otherwise I'm not too familiar, so I wasn't aware on how the damage was going to be. Could have shielded that up and then went for another Stone Edge, I know, but that's okay, unfortunately. But that's okay, we're just going to get better as we do use it more. We're going to be shielding up that Surf from the Lapras, farming it down, building up a ton of energy, and they have no more shields, and watch what they do here. They go in with the Charizard and then go in with the Drifblim, trying to potentially catch a Drill Run, but we're going for an Aerial Ace, then swapping into our Dragonite here. Yeah, we're going to have to shield this up. We should be able to farm down. I was really hoping I could do that. Otherwise, it was not going to be looking too great. Although we could farm with Excavalier. And it is going to be a Typhlosion building up to a Hurricane here. And this is incredible. It doesn't KO. A little curious. Is that true? Really? A couple more Dragon Breaths. We're able to take it down into the next battle. And I was thinking, please don't be a Charm. And it is Confusion. Very rare to see somebody using a Charm on Glade. Make it to the Dragon Claw, but they're going to be getting off a Leaf Blade, in which we're going to be letting it go through and holding on to our shields here, putting on the pressure with the Dragon Claw. They're letting it go through too. They don't want to use a shield because we didn't. Swapping into Machamp, and we're going to go ahead and stay here, throw in the Dragon Claw, and I do believe we stay in here until we do go down. a little bit of a mistake on my end because now they just gained a ton of farm. And something we need to take note of here is the fact that this team does have some vulnerability to fighting because of the Escavalier. Not necessarily taking super effective, but not really liking counter damage or fighting moves in general. And then, of course, the Kabutops being a rock, just straight up taking super effective damage. It does have quite a few weaknesses that it does need to look out for. So we have a Swampert here getting a little nervous, getting that shield, swapping here, and we are part water, so we're not going to be taking super effective from the Hydro Cannon here. Letting it go through, doing a lot of damage. One more will take us out. They're swapping into Glade and trying to maybe catch a move or get off a charge move, but we're able to farm down. That was it. That right there helped us take the win. And we're going to be able to shield this up, get to our Water Pulse, and take the win. Now, this is the reason why we are going with Water Pulse. You see that? Yeah, we could have went with Stone Edge and your Ancient Power. We could have done a ton of damage too, but up against a regular Swampert, this is the Ultra League. Things are tankier. We need to think broader and have coverage for things like a Steel and Rock type. If we have 2 Rock moves, what good is that going to do? Do you really need all of that? All right, so into the next battle here, up against a Venusaur, and I was just ecstatic with these leads. And they're swapping into a Charizard, in which we're going to go ahead and go into our killer here of fire types. Now, Dragon Claw, yeah, that's a different story. He has some neutral damage there, which pretty much every single Charizard is going to have Dragon Claw. And we're dealing with a Dragon Breath here. So again, another time where I could have potentially shielded up that Dragon Breath and done some more damage with the Kabutops, but unfortunately, the inexperience has led us to faint. All right, so it's okay. Now, I am just mentioning this really quick, stepping away from the commentary as we do farm down. The fact that this team, the very first time I stepped into the Ultra Premier, was able to carry me for an 8-0. We're going to go through my first 2 sets, and you're going to see where I did lose and how I did lose and all that stuff. It wasn't because of a lag or anything. It was just, I don't think, it was just because I just got beat. So it's great. And there's always going to be the people in the comments saying, well, this team can be beat by this, and not in a kind of constructive way, but in a condescending way. Oh, this team can be beat by this. Well, guess what? The team that you suggested that can be beat by this, well, I'll pick another team that can be beat by this. You see, it's just like a rock, paper, scissors. There's always going to be something else to counter this if you specifically pick a team to counter it, of course. I mean, come on, that's weirdest logic. Anyways, this is incredible. Yes, this is incredible. Swapping into Dragonite here. Going for the Dragon Claw. They're holding on to the shield. I don't know what the heck. I guess they're just waiting for the last second here. I guess that makes sense. And check this out. They had to throw it here. They were not going to be able to take us out with those quick moves. And watch the Escavalier coming in here clutch, taking them out because our quick moves register before theirs did. That's the advantage of having quick moves that register faster. So we're going to be able to go for a 5-0 for our first Premier. Going to collect those Pokemon. I don't want to sit around with that. Getting to rank 20 here. Let's get it, folks. Let's go. And remember, there were some people talking some mess about, oh, you're only this rank. Like, give me there's people, these guys, man, they just cannot rest. They have to always pick a bone with somebody. We started a day late, and we have fun over here. Give me a break. Let's keep it going, folks. Give it a thumbs up for this team. It is incredible. Like I said, if you want to test out Kabutops, this thing was, I didn't put it up when I powered it up, but I'm going to tell you how much it cost. All right, it's somewhere around, it cost me about 225,000 or maybe a little bit more, but I've been spending dust. I've been spending it. We're having fun. This is what we do on the channel. All right, this is what we do. We power things up so you can see if it's worth using. This is what we've always done. This is the business model here. So they're going, there's the Talonflame. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Finally, we've been waiting for these two to go head to head. Let's see it. Hitting us with the Flame Charge. Beautiful. Resisted. We're not shielding a thing. Now, if we did have, say, Ancient Power, that's going to be a lot spammier, and it is going to be devastating to the Talonflame. But unfortunately, we're doing the Stone Edge and Water Pulse, letting that other one go through still. Just tickling it. We're holding on like a champ. Just throwing Stone Edges, burning all of their shields. Let's get it. Now we're going to hit them with another Stone Edge here, expecting them to swap after this, so we got to be on our toes. We're going to shield this up because we're getting a little low. Swapping as soon as they swap because we knew it. But I felt like something wasn't right. We were going to get farmed down. But here's the thing that we were talking about compared to Omnite, compared to Kabutops, CMP, higher attack. We're going to come in here. We're going to be able to hit it instantly. And there we go. Beautiful. Do you see that, folks? This is the reason why I'm using this thing here. Because they had energy ready to go. I don't think a Flame Charge would have taken us out of Brave Bird potentially, but nonetheless, I'm loving this thing. And you just saw that firsthand for yourself that this thing is a straight up hard counter to it. Beautiful. Into the next battle. I'm just so excited, can you tell? Because it's so fun discovering these things. This is ranked like what, like 245 or 47 on Pvpoke. Thing is way down there. So anyway, all right. Up against this Obstagoon here, we're going to go ahead and shield the second Night Slash. They're getting an attack boost. Now, here's the thing. We're going to get a shield out of them because they want to keep it alive. Beautiful. And now we're going to swap. They're shieldless, and we're starting to now build up our energy, leaving whatever they throw in here vulnerable. Do you see that? That's the key. I know a lot of you experienced trainers know this, but I'm just, giving some tips for people who are lesser experienced. Okay, anyways, going to go ahead and build up to 2 drill runs here. Going for that one. Kind of, yeah, this is good. Now, got nervous that they may have had energy. I wasn't counting. I didn't remember. I didn't care. All I knew was just take it out. Yeah, we could have countered it down and had a bunch of energy ready to go, but it is what it is. And yes, I could have went for Aerial Ace. I just went for Drill Run. Okay, I understand. It's okay. So they're going to go Frenzy Plant here. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Dragonite and get to the Dragon Claw and take the win. Let's go. I love this team. Kabuto did not want to see that thing. So beautiful. So we're working our way up, starting to run into Ace trainers, and we're going to get to Ace ourselves with Kabuto. And this team, we're met with a Charizard, and it does have Dragon Breath, so threatening our Dragonite here. And, we're doing some pretty decent damage right back at it, but it's not looking so great as we're in the yellow here. We're going to go ahead and shield this up as well. Now, I wanted to catch a Dragon Claw with the Escavalier, but that was not happening. So we're swapping into our Kabutops here. They're going to be going into Escavalier, and the counter is doing super effective. Going for Stone Edge, and bam, it's doing a ton of damage. Going for another one here. Contemplating if I might want to just go with Ancient Power, but Stone Edge is looking great. Coming back in here with Charizard and farming us. Now, we can't go Escavalier because, well, Blast Burn, we have to look out for that. So we're going to go ahead and go in here with the Dragonite and just risk it. We're going to shield this up and see what we can do. Going, and I wanted to catch this so bad, but unfortunately, not happening. So we're taking that, and we're going to counter this thing down. Now, they're not going to be able to make it, and they know, so they're swapping into their Ampharos, and we're just going to build up to 2 Joel runs here. Folks, these are some crazy battles. Look at this. So we're getting that shield, going to be able to take them out. That Charizard in the back with energy, but a Dragon Claw is not going to do it. Countering them down, and Charizard's getting countered down by an Escavalier. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is so fun. Let's go. All right, into the next battle here. We're met with a Gengar, and folks, all right, not going to, no spoilers. All right, so feeling good. Not feeling any pressure for this from this Gengar or anything, so we're going to go ahead and throw that Dragon Claw, getting a shield, of course. And I actually shield this up. And maybe should have shielded this up as well, but we're going to go ahead and let it go, thinking that I'm going to be able to survive. Well, I knew I was going to survive, but maybe farm it down afterwards, but unfortunately not. Figured go ahead and go in here with Escavalier and counter them down, seeing that that was their kind of, fighter counter. Not that this is a fighter, but it has a fighting move. Bringing in a Shadow Swampert here. Going to go ahead and go for the Drill Run. Doing some nice damage over there. We have 1 shield left. We're going to go ahead and let this go through. We really need to hold on to that, seeing that we do have the Kabutops. We can put some damage in if we have a shield and really threaten them. So, going to go ahead and unfortunately use it now. And, yeah, just farming them down. They do have a fighter in the back. We're going to go ahead and go for the Drill Run here. I know. Surfetched, we could have went for Aerial Ace. Why do I keep going Drill Run on these things that take super effective from Aerial Ace? I have no idea, but this battle is over for me here. You can't win them all, and I had a smile on my face. I had a blast with this team. It was a good run, and we still did fine, right? You can't get them all. Anyways, into the next battle here. Let's see what we're going to be met with, folks, and it is going to be another Surfetched. How funny. And this time around, it's looking okay for us. They're going to be instantly swapping into a Snorlax, in which we're going to go ahead and respond with our Escavalier counter. Super effective. We do need to look out for Earthquake and Superpower. And I was kind of maybe thinking that they may have had Earthquake because they were building up a good amount of energy here. But I just said, the heck with it. We're going to go ahead and let it go through. It is a body slam, not very effective. Figured that this was going to be a superpower, and that's exactly it. Not KOing, and we're able to take them down and have enough energy to get off a charge move here. We're going to go ahead and go for that drill run onto the Surfetch. Again, not getting off Aerial Ace, man. Hey, I don't know. You go ahead and roast me all you want. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Dragon Claw here, getting a shield out of that Surfetch. They're going to be swapping into their Swampert here and backing out. Okay, so looking good. This is fantastic. Yeah, this team is great. So able to get 4 there. And that's about it, folks. If you did enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up. And we're getting to Ace. All right. Thanks for watching and take care, trainers.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out